Hey everyone, it's the Blazer King with King's Critiques. And before we get started with episode 4 of Black Summoner, which if you haven't seen it, do go ahead and pull me up alongside, listen to my comments as it goes along once I get started, or leave me running in the background. But I want to bring up a small topic. This was classified in the same line of a few other anime. I only understood a couple of the other ones. There was one I didn't, but Redo Healer and Harem Labyrinth and this and Rising of Shield Hero for some reason were all on that list. And I legit have to bring up my gripe here. At least pertaining to Harem Labyrinth, because nothing has happened here yet. Why is everybody whining and complaining about Harem Labyrinth episode 4? Like, dude, really? He didn't have to try to earn the respect of the person he bought. Like, realism standards is fucked up to buy a slave, yes. But consider everything that the show showed before he did. You know, he didn't just figure out the income to buy her outright just to sleep with her. No, he did it also to help. You know, to have a companion. It doesn't fucking matter what position she technically held prior. He was obviously going to end up banging her. So it doesn't matter exactly what the circumstance was. Actually, yes it does. Because the thing you people are whining about is, oh, he pretended to earn her trust and respect just to fuck her when she couldn't say no. No, you idiots. The fact that he was trying to earn her trust and shit was so she wouldn't. And if if the writers had decided to take that direction, then I guess we would have seen what other way that would have gone. But here's the thing. He did the same thing everybody does. He spent money on her. He took her out. He bought her things. He earned her respect. He took a slow pace with everything. He's a better man than fucking Kiara. I defend that anime as much as possible. Because honestly, I still think Kiara did nothing wrong up until Flair's sister. And even then, did he really do anything wrong? She was kind of a huge cunt, and at least he didn't kill her afterwards. But like, of all the cases for things I have seen, of the 5 examples from that picture, Kiara is the worst, and he at least had reason for what he did, despite how people whine about it, saying that everything he did was rape, when that's only partially true. Like, can you count coercion and aphrodisiacs? Sure. But the only full-on thing like that happened was with Flair's sister. And after that, it fell into similar with Flair of she was just kind of brainwashed by him, which, yeah, that's fucked up. That's why he is definitely the most fucked up in this conversation compared to all those other characters. Although I'm still saying that he kind of earned his right to do that because he got raped several times over the course of a day for many months, maybe even years, before he got the chance to reset himself and go after the people who wronged him eventually in a former life. So, like, pertaining to isekai shows, harem shows, etc., stop being whiny little cunts! Really, the writers write it how they write it. You know, nobody bitches about the fucking dickbag from School Days, how he banged pretty much every girl in his school until someone killed him. Nobody bitches about that. Why? Because they came to him? No, he's an asshole. He's more fucked up in the head and heart than any of the characters that were discussed in that thing. Between Kiara, you know, the guy from this, the guy from Harem Labyrinth, the dude from Shield Hero, I don't see how that's included in the same discussion, because I don't think he fucked Raph as an adult, or apparently there was an arc where she got turned into a child. I haven't seen Shield Hero yet, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but even so, pretty sure she's into him, so does it really matter unless it was when she was childlike? No. Okay, that's that off my chest. Agree, disagree, comment, let me know. Hit the like or dislike button. I don't care on this video. I wanted to make my point abundantly clear that the character from Harem Labyrinth was not in the wrong for what he did. He was actually better mindseted about it than Kiara, like I said. And I defend Kiara, but I will still say that that dude is better about it than he was. Because he didn't use any tricks or manipulation. He did the same thing literally everybody in the world, the real world, does when trying to get with a woman. The only difference is he paid way more than necessary before interacting with them. So basically it's the same thing as ordering a rent-a-girlfriend and then paying an extra little bit to bone them. And everyone is totally in love with Rent-A-Girlfriend, so the fact that that might take that kind of turn and not the emotional banging, well, I'm gonna stop talking so I can just get into the fucking episode, but really, stop your fucking bitching and complaining. I'm a virgin and even I'm defending this. You know, are all of you whining and crying because you're jealous that you don't have the money to afford that kind of thing? Because I feel like that, but I don't whine, bitch, and complain about the writer's choices. The writer very easily could have had it go another direction. Roxanne could have denied him, and then it either would have went, he forced himself, which would have given people the right to whine, bitch, and complain, or he would have just backed off and been like, oh, can I still play with your titties, though? That's the kind of thing I would have done personally if I was just inches away from fucking somebody and then they said no last second. I'd be respectful enough and be like, fine, but can I still play with your titties though? Because that's how I work. I'm accepting when people tell me no to that kind of thing. So don't you think that if we were talking, if he was a real life person and not just a written character by some writer who's like, I wonder what kind of whiny bitches can come up from this. Let's get into the episode though. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't yet, because it helps me out immensely, and I know discussions like that make people not care if I live or die, but I would like to be able to, you know, hit partner to be financially stable so I don't die sooner rather than later. Let's get into it, shall we? Oh no, he bought an elf slave. He's a bad person! Dipshits. Damn. She seemed to know less about combat off the bat than Roxanne did in the other show. But damn, she's kind of a badass. And introspect, just to save that couple minutes. Did she whoop their ass? And she's not strong because of a stupid reason. She's actually just that lucky. Hey, it's good that she at least has, the kind of mindset where she can break away from that shit. And she is doing her work, but she's also making plans for the next day. Also, can we clarify that he's basically on a date with two cute girls? Just saying, man. I mean, the whole harem conversation kind of opens up further due to that. Though I kind of think the innkeeper slash quest person was kind of into him before he bought Elfie. Adorable. Oh, Ethel. Like Ethel? And she's wearing something other than the maid outfit? They both were actually kind of impressed that she looks kind of cute. I mean, she looks kind of cute anyway, but in the sundress, it's. Oh! And he's just there like, should I be watching this? I mean, I want to be watching this, but should I be watching this? Yeah, well, debatable. Yeah, the harem thing triggers. Okay, so here's the two muscular dudes behind him, and he looks like Julius Caesar from Fate. So let's just go into how this is gonna go. He's gonna have those two attack what's his fuck, and they're gonna get blown away, and then he's gonna retreat like a little baby boy and probably tell Daddy, the king, and then that's gonna start a whole bunch of bullshit. They are. No, Tubby. No, 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 no. He's going to destroy them now. And that's part one of what I said. Run. Gravity. That would be him, asshole. Like, you literally came to investigate the guy who's kicking your ass right now. I love how obvious he is about that. You're right. No, not after all that shit. The fact he just defended them like that is honestly hilarious, though. And pretty much most of what I said happened. But yeah, literally the only thing that I said was gonna happen that didn't was him running and crying to Daddy, and that unlocked the whole fucking pathway of things. Couple of cute girls on that team. Does she not want the heroes to meet him yet? Why does she look like she is she gonna break that don't go to par thing? She's probably gonna break the don't go to par thing. Damn, she got a lot more curves than I gave her credit for. I mean, right now, yes. Usually you're still just cute, but wait, small prediction, small prediction. Like, whether it happens or not, she's gonna try and hint towards wanting more, and then just because of her hinting towards it, the internet's gonna whine like a bunch of little babies, just like about Harem Labyrinth. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna let that go that people are crying and whining about that. Like, pretty sure it trended on Twitter for an hour or two because of that. Because people were all like, really? It's even more to the point if the suggestion comes from her. If I'm wrong. Oh, fuck me. Fuck! God damn it, you stupid bitch! Here I am talking about the fucking show and I'm stop fucking paying attention to the fucking thing I'm fucking doing on my fucking phone. Fuck, fuck, fuck! Anyway, I hope they fuck. I hope it comes from her suggestion. Just so when people whine about that, I can pop on and be like, shut the fuck up! Anyway. Oh, damn. Oh, but he totally forced that decision by, like, being around her and partying with her and earning her trust. He forced that on her. Dumbasses. At least release that so it is her choice. So dick. Yeah. But why? Again, like, she already said her feelings, so the slave thing doesn't matter. I mean, to the whiny people on the internet it might, but... Oh, is that why she doesn't want them to go to Parth? Or, well, is that why she does want them to go to Parth? Because she knew Colette was gonna turn on that suggestion? Nice. The Gate of Babylon. Spiffy. And considering they were there first, that's kind of sad. He's older than the rest of them? Hmm. Damn. And he kicked his ass. Couldn't have been him. Hey, hey, hey. He's the one who ambushed them like he did. I know, government, so he can do what he wants, but... So now he's just hanging out on the outside? I mean, I guess it's more believable to think he's a human than to think that Kelvin's a summoner. Either that or the demon is just chilling. Watch the demon not even be as threatening as they think it is. Okay, maybe it's a little bit threatening. I was expecting the demon to be relatively human. I mean, if the demon got its ass kicked already. Yo, that'd be lit. Scoos. Oh, the hot redhead that's been tied up this whole time. Wait, so I'm guessing she's the demon? And we kind of knew the hot redhead was going to get added to the harem at some point. And yeah, she is indeed the demon. So it is humanoid. Rank A, rank S. You're fine. Welp, he just locked himself into a fight. Oh, cool, so I get to make her my servant. I mean, that's appreciated. I mean, he can. No. Oh. Oh. That's actually kind of terrifying. Sounds about right. Yeah, gravity probably isn't going to work with him. Also, prediction based on what he just said, there's going to be 6 more of these fucking things, and they're all going to be based off from The Sims. Because that's kind of a very big anime trope, and I am absolutely in love with every kind of trope like that I've seen in anime. Granted, my favorite being Seven Mortal Sins for obvious reasons. But Seven Deadly Sins, Full Metal Alchemist, etc., 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 every iteration of shit like that is amazing. So I'm really hoping I'm right on this. He's having fun. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, we won't get to see him kick the demon's ass until next episode. Lame. Uh, I know I started off hardcore with my argument of people whining, crying, complaining about everything, but I stand by that whole thing that I was talking about before. But other than telling people shut the fuck up, I'm not going to bring that topic back up with my outro here. What I will bring up with the outro here is I totally get his attitude. I do. Like, whenever I hit a point in a game where I'm strong enough to just kill everything, if something is actually a challenge and not like too much of a challenge, I look forward to it. Like, take DBZ Kakarot for instance. Prior to the DLC, I was a really high level. The only things that were even half a challenge were those like red aura'd extra bosses, and even they were kind of a pushover for the most part. But those were the only ones that actually stood a chance up until the DLC when Beerus hit. And Beerus is level like 300 something, and I'm only like level 100. I'm just sitting here like, Daddy, don't hurt me. I don't want to die. But yeah, I totally get that. I do. I do. And like, if I was ever in such a position in real life where I knew I could take on whatever challenge was ahead of me, fuck yeah, I'd welcome shit like that. You know, just like for the content creation thing, you know? If anybody challenged me to have knowledge about a specific anime or genre of anime, or in the case of my main channel, if someone challenged my knowledge of Pokemon, I'd take that challenge and be able to crush it. That's a serious topic here, man. I mean, you have a challenge and want to fucking hop on a Discord call and, you know, talk to me some anime shit and be like, do you know this? Do you know that? Do you know this? Do you know that? 9 times out of 10, it'll be yes if I've seen the show or even know about it to a fair enough degree. But yeah, we'll hop on the previous topic real quick before outro shit. Don't just whine and complain because people fuck in an anime. Unless it's legit rape or completely immoral. So, like, the kid from School Days, fuck him, he's actually a bad guy. Griffith, he's a bad guy. Couple of the dudes from the first few seasons of Sword Art, they're bad guys. Even though they didn't actually rape anyone as far as we're aware, they definitely considered it. And they didn't even have justification for it like Yorua. But yeah, like, complain about those people, not the people that at least, like, have a reason for it. Or don't actually do it. Like, in real life, no, there is no reason for rape. Usually. I will still give Redo Healer, like, those kind of situations maybe a little bit of an excuse, because, like, it is equally as justified just to outright kill them, but that's not as mentally scarring as it was to him. So yeah, I'll continue to defend that line of things. Or in, again, the case where people were being whiny little cunts with Harem Labyrinth. Dude did literally everything someone would for a normal woman that they were trying to get with, outside of the fact he technically bought her initially first. But that's honestly on the lower end of the scale of things that matter, all things considering. Maybe not to Roxanne, but to him and to the people with a brain. As for this show, however, I will say a bit of kudos for the self-restraint that he didn't bang Ethel the first chance he got because he knows the slave ring, which additional thing to Harem Labyrinth, I'm pretty sure the ring around her neck was already, not a thing, so it's not like she had a collar on her. But yeah, he had self-restraint, so kudos to him. Hearing no girls say that with them kind of titties in my face, I wouldn't have been able to hold back. But at least he held on for a little bit longer. Actually, no, he technically had more time with her than What's-His-Fuck did in the other show. But I'm still not going to say that he was in the wrong, because he really wasn't. He did everything he was supposed to do, minus the initial reason that they're together. And that was more to save her from what could have happened. So keep that in mind, dipshits. And for the non-dipshitted people, let me know your opinions about how this show is running so far, outside the thing I just mentioned. It is a really good show so far, and obviously the new girl is going to end up as part of his harem/group. Not sure if she's qualified to be a summon, per se, but she'll definitely be part of the group after next episode. Let me know your thoughts on what kind of shit you think she can do in the comment section down below. If it's just like cliche demon shit or if she has something cool about her. Let me know your thoughts to the show in general. If you have any arguments about me defending characters from these isekai harem animes that people are being whiny, cry, bitchy, complainy people about. And of course, let me know about other shows I should watch this season, next season, or in general. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my main channel in the description down below, ring both bells like Facebook, follow Twitter to keep updated with things, TikTok, because I upload badges from time to time, Twitch, subscribe there for benefits, and speaking of subscriptions, HelloFresh is still sponsoring us for another week, so please don't forget to go over, check that out, subscribe using the link pinned to the top of Twitter and Facebook, because that's the kind of shit that does help me out immensely. And I mean, I know that to some people, they'd rather not help me out and rather I just never show up again. But I mean, I know some of you like seeing me, so don't forget to check that out. If you go to restaurants, you can afford this, and it helps me out a lot. Thank you in advance if someone does. I'll bring this up in the rest of the videos today, because there's like 5 more of them. Ugh. That being said, it's been the boys again with things to sign out. Ta-ta for now. Peace.